What's up, Redhead? How you doing? Good morning. Thank you. Oh, that sucks. Seems like a worldwide problem. I don't know what's going on. People from different countries are saying the same thing. I don't know. I woke up very early and I was like, oh boy. And then I went back to sleep, so guess I got lucky. Yeah, I gotta drive, I think, like 4 hours, make a delivery, then probably drive like another 1 hour, make my last two deliveries, and then go load in Indiana. Probably take like a day and a half to get there. Make some deliveries after that, and then head home. I gotta be home for the 13th. The 13th is the I guess the vigil, or the 1 year since my 1 year anniversary since my aunt passed. My mom got a bounce house, food, drinks, I guess music. She just wants to like celebrate, like because she knows that's where her sister would want. Her sister would always like throwing parties and stuff like that. I invited a couple of family members and friends too. I think she should do it on a Saturday though, because more people work on Friday. And I understand she died on that same date, but one day after wouldn't make a big difference, even if it was a few days after, you know? Maybe she'll do that if I tell her, but I think she already rented some of the equipment for that day. I don't know, whatever. People come after work, you know what I mean? It's Friday, they don't have to. Yeah, it's Friday. So even if people do have to work, at least they don't have to work the next day. I used to like partying on Friday. I don't drink no more, but Fridays were pretty good. If I was off Saturday and Sunday, Friday was my preferred day to like drink, because then I had 2 days to kind of recoup. Well, one day, because I would be up for past 24 hours. But screw that. I don't miss those days. If you want to mute or something while I do this, I don't mind, or come back, because sometimes I feel like this could be kind of like annoying or something. Or if I can mute if you want. I tried calling my brother yesterday. What's up, Big Easy? He didn't answer. I left a voicemail. He never called back. I'm like, whatever. This dude got some issues. We all got issues. I think some of us. All right, thanks, brother. I think some of us just fight them or control them better, and not in all categories. We all go through these things mentally where we want to like cut people off, or not really give people our energy. Whatever the case may be, people get mad for little things. People get mad for big things. Sometimes we don't understand how somebody really feels. What's up, Big Easy? I see you text. I got to look at that after. But yeah, the good thing is I could just reach out to his wife and, my niece and nephew. I told him that's what I was going to do too. Where I told him I almost did that. Because just because I'm not talking to my brother, it doesn't mean I can't reach out to his wife and my niece. You know what I mean? Like try to link up with them. Or maybe he's sad because his mom's birthday was the day before yesterday. His mom is the one that I posted on the TikTok with rest in peace Millie. That's my sibling's mother, so it could be depressed or something. I just got to be the bigger person and just brush it off and reach back out to him at another time, I had applied for a different job. I had a phone interview, but I didn't get the job. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. Yeah, but it's okay. Guess everything happens for a reason. The guy that referred me said he's still going to talk to the supervisor to try to get me in. So there's still a slim chance. But basically, that company said I got to wait another year and a half for this minor incident to fall off my record. It was so minor that I never even reported it. I don't even think it's on my record. Like, I didn't cause no damage to nobody else's property or vehicle. It was just I broke the mud flap slash wheel. There's some plastic wheel, like, fenders or guards that go over the wheels. And I broke that off by mistake. And when I was explaining to the lady on the interview what happened at my last job, why I quit, I didn't get fired. I was like, hey, I had this incident, and my boss was making it, talking to me like I was lying. Basically, I made a mistake. I quit. It was petty of me. That was a good company, and I was just being honest with her. I'm like, I just want to be. I don't like lying because I get caught in lies. I can't remember what I said. So if I always say the truth, I don't have to remember about lying. And I don't think that part, was a big deal. Maybe some people would say, "Oh, you should have never." They tell me I say too much, and I get it. Sometimes I do give more information that I need to, but that's how I am. Like, everybody wants me to. I appreciate advice from my friends sometimes, but it's like, yo, I am who I am. I can't be who you want me to be. You know what I mean? Like, we all have different ways of doing things. Anyway, so I told her, that was a good company. I made a mistake by quitting, and I know that you are also a good company. And what I learned from, the mistakes that I learned from that experience, I won't do it again, because the company I'm at now is a okay company, but so I think it sounded good. But she was just like, yeah, we can't hire nobody with any type of incidents in the last 3 years. Yeah, I mean, I was feeling a little guilty, Redhead, because it was all the way in Texas. I even reached out to a roommate. He was ready to rent me a room. I had to hop on planes to go home and visit my family. So it was one of those things where I was gonna make more, but I was gonna spend more, because now I had to spend $800 on rent each month, and then I had to get a vehicle and pay for insurance. But I was debating getting a van with a bed in it, and then kills two birds with one stone. It'll probably be about the same amount in insurance, and then I was gonna be gone from 1 week to 3 weeks at a time, and then come home for a week. So, I mean, what's the difference between sleeping in a truck and sleeping in a van with a bed? I would have stood at a truck stop. I could get free showers because I get them with the points. Yeah, for sure, Redhead, because I'm trying to focus on my retirement. You already know I don't want to work forever. I'm trying to make as much as possible. And I know some people say money's not everything. I get it, but I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, anyway. Again, we all do things the way we want to do it. But thanks, Redhead, for understanding. Yeah, we got Social Security. I don't know if that's similar. And then I have a 401k that I had for each company that I worked with. I just got to roll them all over into one vehicle. And I have a Roth IRA that I invest independently. You know what I mean? Individual retirement account. Every month I put X amount of dollars into, you know, the S&P 500. So between my Social Security, my 401k, my Roth IRA, and then my properties, I should be okay, you know. But I know I have a good heart. My intentions are good, and I want to help my kids, like my grandkids and you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I want to enjoy life and travel and eat good and all that. But I know I'm a generous person, and I'm always going to help my kids, you know, and I know I'm not the best. I might not communicate with my kids and my family as much as I want, or I should have, but I know I'm going to be there for them. Same for my parents, you know, especially my mom. I'm always going to help my mom. She gets a little measly check every month because she barely worked. She gets disability. My dad, the same situation, but at least my dad has 2 more kids. He got 3 more kids. He had me and then 3 more, and they, you know, they could help. But my mom only has me, so I got to make sure, you know, I got enough for both of us. My grandkids, I mean, my kids could probably help her too, but that's why it's important to take care of our health too, you know, our mental, our physical, all that. Everything wraps into one, you know. People get sick, people have strokes. There's this truck driver that I've been following for a while. This guy had a stroke, and it's sad because he's not the same mentally. He goes live streaming, he even says it. He's like, yeah, I can't remember so much no more, and his words, he can't even explain things how he used to. I was like, man. He was like, what I recommend you guys is get a job in the union with great benefits, long-term disability. He's like, a lot of people just focus on what they can make weekly. Like, no, benefits are just as valuable because, and I was like, man, he got a good point. And it made me feel bad because I used to have a union job, you know, that was the one that I quit 30 minutes from my house. We make mistakes, you know. I feel like trying to go back again. I already tried once. My friend Raphael said, yeah, it doesn't hurt to try again. But I don't know. I don't want to keep, like, trying to force it, I guess. But I don't know. My friend Jordan that I used to work with, my old partner, said he would ask the boss for me because he still works there even though he's had a car accident. He's like on disability. Thank you, Big Easy. Yeah. For shizzle, my nizzle. I'll be live for 5 more minutes, guys. Perfect timing. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. I asked PH in Norway what I should do. Oh shit, if I could find it. I'll tell y'all this quick story. My brother's a jeweler. I don't know if you guys know that. Well, he was a jeweler. Well, he still is a jeweler. My brother knows how to make custom jewelry, like real jewelry, gold. He can make grills, you know, teeth. I mean, diamond rings, like custom, anything you want with jewelry. He knows how to do it. He has the lab in his basement. He used to have a jewelry store too. So a long time ago, when I was still with my kid's mother, which was freaking a long time, but 10 years ago, 9 years ago, whatever, he probably had this bracelet even longer than that. It's little elephants. It's like little elephants. It's like 10 karat gold or whatever. So he ended up giving it back to me. You know, for doing business with family, you know how that is. It'd be taking forever. So he had to fix it. He had it for all these years, and then he finally gave it back to me like a few months ago. And I was like, man, what do I do with it? I'm not with the lady no more. You know, this is baby Z's mom. And I was like debating, do I save it? Should I save it for like one of my kids get older and then just give it to one of them? Or do I just give it back to her? You know what I mean? And I used to buy her a lot of jewelry, you know what I mean? She had like lots of jewelry. I don't know if she still got it. I got a feeling she probably sold it or pawned it, you know, being in tight circumstances, but I don't know. I'm debating. Just give it to her. Save it. You think I should save it? That's what I was thinking. Because I'm not going to give it to nobody else or sell it, you know what I mean? And then, I don't know, part of me wants to give it to her, though, then I don't have to worry. I could save it with my jewelry, though. Damn, my brother could have at least cleaned it. Yeah, she used to have, I bought her some nice jewelry over the years, but apparently, whatever. Save it, pass on daughter. You're gonna go in the garden, that's nice. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with it. Don't want to lose it, that's for sure. I lost jewelry before. Like, I remember having like bracelets, they're too long, and then I would get them like shortened so they fit my wrist. And those extra links, I always lose them. And the jewelry store say, hey, you want me to, we'll buy it off you. And I was saying, no, I'm gonna save it. But I would always lose them. I think that happened twice. But being irresponsible, you know. She was made with love. Yeah, no doubt. My mom got jewelry. She says she's gonna leave it to my mom's, like, you know, she got a nice little jewelry collection. I buy my mom jewelry sometimes for Mother's Day, for birthday, stuff like that. And she already got like a set for each one of her kids. Like, oh, this set is going to this granddaughter. This set is going to that granddaughter. So I know my mom's gonna save hers. But I don't know if my kid's mother is gonna be able to, you know, save it and be responsible. But my mom got to be careful because she be having some snakes in her house and they could steal it. Like my jewelry's in a safety deposit box in the bank. You know what I mean? Like my shit is safe. I learned my lesson. Somebody stole some of my jewelry back in the day. One of my fake friends. He's in prison now, doing a long time. So yeah, I had a lot of jewelry back in the day. He stole it, and then I kind of lost interest in buying jewelry for years. Then I started getting into it again. I like buying it, but I don't really like wearing it no more. I just save, see, like if I have to pawn my jewelry, I'll do that. Like I did that before, new HVAC system for my house, and I didn't have too much capital, so I took my jewelry to a pawn shop and I got a few $1,000s, and then I took it back out when I got the money. So it's good for like a backup plan, like an emergency. The necklace I'm wearing at the minute was my mom's first wedding anniversary from my dad. He bought it in Singapore while serving. I mean, yeah, that old jewelry is worth even more because, it's like made stronger and better. It's more pure probably, and those jewelers know new gold compared to old gold, I think. I'm not a jewelry expert, but cause I know my mom got some old jewelry too, and that they're always trying to buy it from her. Like my mom got some pretty good jewelry too. I'm gonna buy her more. You got your jewelry in the closet? That's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna start buying my kids jewelry too. Everybody likes jewelry. For their birthdays, take them to like the jewelry stop, like, hey, or just surprise them. Get to start and get them all a bracelet, surprise them. Yeah, that's kind of what I'll do. Anyway, guys, let me get out of here. I'm about to get my day started, start working. I'll see y'all later. Peace out. Have a great day. And thank you for your time. Later, Redhead. Later, Big Easy, and whoever else is the number 3 person or number 3 person.